Geminis, welcome. It's your heart spread read for January 2022. A love, romance, and relationship read. Here looking at you and the one that's on your mind. And this is you coming in with the World card, where you're at, your mind and heart, in and around love and relationships, how I read this one. So you're someone that literally is at the top of their game. You've achieved something, and this is a love romance reading. Could be in that way. The world is graduation. Marriage is often the world, I think, because you're changing your love. It's not that's better than being single. You're going on to a different level. You pass through a process, going all the way through the major arcana. And now your person's coming in, very different energy, 4 Pentacles. So they're holding on to what they have. They probably don't feel like they have a lot. Again, love and relationship reading. This is their energy in and around love and relationship, how I'm reading it. So there's someone that's coming from some place of, if not lack, then feeling like they just don't have much to give. They could be in a position of holding tight. My sense of this was just my voice inside, was this was someone that's in a relationship or a marriage, and they're not happy, but I don't know, they're just in this sort of, I think a lot of us do this, I did for years, unfulfilled, and just sort of not really wanting to go out and deal with things, just sort of a holding tight energy. They might say, do you want to hold tight? Yeah, they're holding tight, sitting tight. But in reaction to you, this is their reaction to you. It's just supposed to show how do they sincerely feel about you in the relationship. And this kind of being all in and saying it. So if this you're reading, Gemini, they would have likely said to you something like, I love you, I'm all in. There'd be like a statement here. And it certainly looks, with this being, this is advice from Spirit for your person on how to interact with you now. It does appear that they have to cut something. Look, this is a burden here. Too many actions. So there's a releasing of themselves here that goes on. Now, I want to point out, too, the bottom of the deck is the 8. 8 of Wands. So these are all advice from Spirit for you in the relationship, advice for the relationship as a whole. And this is you being triumphant in this transformation. In this, you gained the world, and that allowed you to finish this transformation here, Gemini. It's hugely significant. Jesus, you know what this is? The North Node just left Gemini. So there you go. Moving into Taurus now. So it's like you finished literally this 18-year cycle and leveled up. So good job. So I'm talking to a Gemini, it's high functioning, and you feel like you've accomplished something here. And this is like just Nike kind of just do it energy here. And look how it's all wands, and even the bottom of the deck, If you guys are communicating, if you're hot and heavy, you're going to have to put your energies together. And the 3 of Wands here, I don't see as looking for your ships to come in. It could be looking for a little bit of an opportunity, a break. I mean, Jesus, could be COVID junk coming in. Because I think you've got to come together here. But 3s are action here. So 2s, you're trying to make the decision. 3 is you make the decision and you go, you start. Gemini is very active. And then I don't see this 4 swords being bad. I know it probably looks bad as the outcome of a heart spread, but I believe this is your relationship. Guys, to talk about, it's like this, your person here, they're all in, and they're already they don't feel like they have enough. They may not actually have a lot materially. So they're really moving heaven and earth in order to get to you, in order to be available for you, and maybe even in their mind abide by their proclamation of love or something. It could have been something keeping you apart, said Gemini, in some ways, and that's what's going on. And this is taking action, but this is for the relationship as a whole. So you're going to have to take action. And you're just coming out of this world energy. Doesn't mean you're loaded in terms of money. It means, you would be providing the spiritual sort of direction of the relationship. And with your Six of Wands, it shows that, the accolades and, coming under the death card. Literally what that is like a soldier coming back that has gone through death and survived and, being lauded by the people. Maybe they went to the war and then saved them from the other kingdom and all of this symbology, but it's hugely triumphant with the woman. It's at this deep spiritual level, so I think this person, there's a little bit of a savior thing, and as far as I'm concerned, it's how it's okay. We work through it. It's love, romance. It's how we grow and stuff. It's like nobody's all completely not codependent or perfect, but you would kind of have this sort of moral authority in the relationship, and it'd just be a good thing to sort of underline. I'm going to clarify this Four of Swords, but certainly indicates to me that you need to be together and have a period of healing together, because this is the outcome, okay? And just see what we get in Two of Pentacles. So this is the final outcome. So when you get together, it's going to be after a tremendous amount of effort, and there's going to be a period of time where I'd recommend, when I see this, it's like you sort of cloister yourself a little bit, maybe call it an extended honeymoon, where you guys together are, kind of, gelling and coming together. I'm talking about like after you move in or after you get married, move in, however it works out, when you're really doing this together. And then the Two of Pentacles is getting things into just this balance in your life. It's not like about choice. It's about balancing your life, and feeling like you're just in the flow together. So it's like this coming together for you guys, it was probably fast. There's got to be incredible passion. And remember, this is all down here. This is advice from Spirit, advice from Spirit, advice from Spirit. So make love, not war, guys. And all of it leads, though, to, this is very personal energy. This is both of you doing what needs to be done to balance the relationship. And it's not codependent. It's not, that kind of vibration. It's taking responsibility for life, doing what has to be done to have a productive life. It's Pentacles. So whenever you're in the Pentacles, you're moving towards the Ten of Pentacles here. So I like it, guys. Shows nuts and bolts, real life, blood and guts relationship, not a bunch of woo-woo. And I can imagine. So Gemini, let me know what you think of this. Give me a like if you don't mind. It helps a lot. Comments help, and I'd like to hear what you have to say. Please do subscribe if you haven't. Thank you, guys.